Namaste and very welcome to the another episode of Himalaya Talk Show. This is me, your host, Vishan Neupane. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest for today, Mr. Tika Paudel, candidate for the Euless City Council Place 6. Mr. Paudel is a social activist serving this community for more than 14 years. He is working as a department manager at Home Depot. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paudel also is a businessman, has a master's degree in his business administration from Tribhuvan University and worked as a college professor in Bharatpur, Nepal. Now he is running for office for the Euless City Council Place 6 with the motto of bringing the community together. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome very well-known personality and the community leader, Mr. Tika Paudel.
Thank you.
Mr. Paudel, welcome to the show. How is everything going?
Everything great. How are you?
I'm good so far, besides this all bad weather in Euless City.
Everywhere, United States, right? Means Texas, everywhere,
Yeah.
Same situation.
We all are very excited to hear about your nomination in Euless City Council Place 6. Let me start with a couple of data that, according to Data USA, the population of Euless City is around 55,000. Among them, white are 49.5%, Hispanic are 16%, Black or African American are 11.7%, Asian population is 11.6%, and Hispanic and other communities are 4.04%. The reason about the background of the data was, how can you assure that you are the best fit to represent this diverse culture at the city of Euless?
Oh, thank you, Vishan. Let me start first who I am. My name is Tika. I am here since last 14 years. Same city. You know, the same people is staying the 14 years in the same city. That's really
Right.
There's some reason why I'm here 14 years. I love this city. Yeah. When I was here, my kids, both kids they go to the Euless school.
Mm-hmm.
Now both my kids are already graduated, ready to graduate. And I have a time now. This beautiful city provides lot of opportunity to my kids and my family, safe way. We're doing really good here. Now, I want to dedicate some time to the city. Those persons who are already helping me and my family, being like that, the two kids graduated, I'm in this situation. So I want to give some time that beautiful city. I want to contribute some time on the city, so that this city will get something from us.
So you've been for the city for like more than 14 years. So what are the biggest issue that Euless is facing right now?
I'm doing a lot of community work, social work, knowingly and unknowingly. I'm watching some certain things here. They're doing really good. Mm-hmm. But my concern is that on the city of Euless, why I'm going to become the candidate for the City Council Place 6. I want to involve there because directly and indirectly I am watching some things going on here. Very common. Let's see your drinking water. Mm-hmm. I'm watching this drinking water. And you also know the situation right now because of this pandemic. And
it's there for a while for sure.
Yeah. So this is the major things one. And I'm the person who I'm grow in the educated family in Nepal, though they are starting farmers. I was a professor and teacher in Nepal too. I want to spend my time to the city, how we can improve the education level in city. So that's the reason I want to be the participate in the city of Euless as a council.
So you also worked as a professor back home. So what are the challenges in education system that these people of Euless are facing right now? Because with knowing the fact, many of the people from Euless are migrating to other cities in search of better education for sure. So what are your agenda, or what will be your agendas?
Very honest with you, I haven't put any data. The reason I know my neighbor, some of my neighbor from the next street, they moved to the Kopil, they are moving to the Policeville, they are moving to the Keller. I think there is something going on here because of the standard of education is not maintaining, or we need to do a little bit, not the extra thing. But from my personal point of view, my kids doing really good. But I have to figure out what's going on here. My kids already gone, they're doing good. But it's still, I'm that field person, so I know how to improve the education sector, and I was the founder member of the school in Nepal too. I started my school in Nepal when I was like 27 years old. I have to watch what's going on right there, because I already told you there is some issue in it. Without issue, people not gonna go. They're not going for other reason. They say it's a good education in other city.
Right.
Yeah, I have to find out and then work up on that.
Okay. Mr. Paudel, you are also from a business background, like you own a couple of businesses in the city of Euless yourself. What do you believe to be the top 3 most challenging concerns about the business in the city of Euless? Like, what are the major challenges for the business?
Okay, that's the other good questions. Business is always like, business is kind of a game. You have to play very tactfully. If you don't play the game tactfully or like smart way, you're going to be the failure in the business. Simply, right there, the business Arlington here, they have a stadium. Irving, Toyota, the central Toyota office going to the Frisco. Look at right here. Where is the DFW airport? Next to us. From the city of Euless, only 2-minute drive.
Yes,
DFW.
right.
Do
you think like that is one of the reason that Euless City is not wanting any bigger businesses in the city of Euless?
We need them. We need the bigger business here. As a businessman, I can give a lot of idea what we're going to do here. Why the most important business are going to the different city. Why we going to grab the 1 or 2 and give the more opportunity, create the more employment in Euless. That's the really challenging. We need to make the city of Euless business hub. We have all kind of facility here. All kind of facility. We can do it. But why we do not have the major businesses in this sector, in this city? I want to grow that type of business in the city of Euless in future.
Let me talk about, or let me ask you about the agendas that you are thinking of for the Euless City Council Place 6. What will be your agendas?
Oh, thank you, Vishan. Actually, let me start the city of Euless first. Because you told earlier the percentage of the people living here, like American, Hispanics, Black. In short, city of Euless is the kind of garden with a different kind of flowers and colors here.
That's correct.
I know more than 50% people are immigrant. When I came to United States 17 years back, 14 years a single in like city of Euless, and 3 years I stayed in the Irving. I had a really challenging time because of my language, language barrier. Different people have the different type of their nationality, their own language. First agenda gonna be that I'm gonna develop, I'm gonna establish the cultural house. Different type of people, because 50% people are out of the English language. They have a really challenging to speak English in the beginning of the time they came to here. So I want to involve all kinds of people here, and then speak the language, what are the challenges here, how they can improve it as soon as possible. I know it's not easy, but you can give them some tips.
Yes, I think that will lead other people to change or accent their culture, ideological views, knowledge and everything, I think, because of different goodwill and manpower. What about, are you talking about the cultural center you're talking about? Or?
Yeah, I'm talking about the cultural center. Because if we establish the cultural center, there are the different types of immigrants, they have a different type of skills. I want to involve all these skills people to the community center, cultural center, and then provide their excellent skills to that beautiful city.
I think that's a wonderful idea, to bring the community together. Right.
Anyway, my main theme is I want to involve all kind of people, immigrant people, to the city of Euless. Represent all these kind of people to the city of Euless. So we know very closely what's going on here, what is our rules, how we are sitting like this beautiful city till now, how we can improve the city. That's my main challenge.
With that note, do you think very few of immigrant American population are involved in city council right now?
Of course.
So why is that?
Because we don't want to go there. Certain type of people is there since a long time. I told you I am unknowingly involved in the social work since the last 17 years. I am the homeowner association president last 3 terms. I know that I reached the term. Only I want to do the 2 times, but after I did the 3 times because they requested, and now I am only the powerful vice president there. So both my reason, I don't want to keep the same people in the same position in the long time.
Okay.
I want to break down it. So involve the different type of culture: Spanish, African American, Asian people, different culture, different religion. Different people have the different types of skills. They have their God talented, these people. We need to find out these people and bring to the city of Euless councils, members on the city. Nobody offered me. I have a lot of, my community is the mixed community where I live in, right here the Euless. Nobody, I'm there working on the as a vice president, and the continuous basis 12 years in the homeowner association. I solved a lot of problem there. I'm working very good, but none of the people offer me, hey, let's go to the city, man. You have a capacity, you can do there something. So we have to do ourselves.
Right.
I want to bring all kind of people to the city of Euless.
Yes, the city of Euless is really diverse, and we have seen you working day and night for the community to bring the community together. We would like to thank you for that. Moving forward, let me go back to the business topic that we had a small discussion about it before. How important do you think about supporting or opposing the use of public-private partnership to create more job, business, infrastructure, and various upcoming projects in the city of Euless?
There are a lot of talented, skills person in the private field too, public and private. It's really important to involve the both of together. I told you, bring the community together. Why not bring the business together? If you involve the both of this, public and private, both of them, they're the strong way to run the business. We can run the major business in city of Euless. I'm definitely support both kind of people involved. And there is not the way only the government can only do the all kind of job, like development, education, school, transportation. I know government is doing, but it's going to be better to involve the private also for the different kind of public business. So we don't have to go to the different city. We don't have to drive to the different city. We can get our job here in Euless. So my major concern, I will definitely partners and then involve and try to join both of them together.
So it will definitely help to bring the community together.
Definitely.
In terms of business that we are talking about, do you think businesses are fairly taxed in the city of Euless?
That's also the important things. And then very simply, I can tell you, while I'm going to go in, I definitely figure out what's going on. But right now, I am outside the city of Euless. I am the resident. But if you see the data after Euless, last year's 900,000 property tax increase. And then the previous year and last year, 700,000 property tax increase. I want to know the reason. Why the property tax is increased in Euless for the resident. I want to know the reason and where this money is going, what we're doing. I want to add my skill, talent to manage these things in our one city.
So you are not liking the way how the taxes are increasing every year on the yearly basis?
It is increased yearly basis. Definitely they increase in the residents. Definitely they increase in the business too. All kind of business, they are paying the more tax every year.
If you are not elected, what would you do to try to help work on your ideas or issues that are important to you?
Mr. Vishan, in democracy or election, win or lose doesn't matter. There is not a certain, I can win or I can lose it. But hopefully I'm going to win. Hopefully. I'm not going to be the negative. I'm going to win it because I already told you a lot of things. I'm going to communicate all these things to my community members. As a community members, I would like to involve all kind of peoples here. That's my major things. They will support me. Though, if I lose, I'm not going to be worried about that. I'm going to continue my speed, continuously more focus on what I'm doing here. I want to involve, more volunteers, how I can serve the more people so that next time our next generation or our next person or our diverse members, how they can get that position easily. It's very clear. I'm just starting. That's the starting point. I'm opening the door right now for everyone.
Right, that's true.
Mr. Paudel, it was a very great experience talking with you today. At last but not the least, do you have anything to share with my audience?
Oh, thank you, Vishan. Thank you for the all this time and then your important questions, beautiful questions. As a community member, I already told I'm here a long time. We have a different background people, so we came here, different culture, but we had a different language too. While talking this, as a part of the community, I want to bring all kind of people together. I want to coordinate each other, not the only white, not only black, not only Spanish, not only the Asian people. I want to make them gather. I want to gather them together and bring their different ideas, so that we can use these skills and then the talent to develop the city of Euless. We can grow the city in future better and better. That's why I ask you vote for me. I will definitely do something for this city to bring the people together.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching us. If you have any comments or concern, please don't forget to reach out to us at www.himalayakhabar.com. Tapaiko Jai House.